Hello and welcome to this Blender software training course. My name is Iman and today we are going to talk about rigging, parenting and animation. Today we'll discuss rigging. We also want to discuss parenting together. So what exactly is rigging? It is a very important process for animating various objects and characters. This process involves linking two objects together so that moving one makes the other move as well. In this session, I will teach you how to parent or perform parenting to connect two objects together. You connect them together, and by moving one of them, the other one moves as well, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and learn how we can do this. I will press Shift A to add another object into the scene. How do I move it? So I want to set these two objects as parent and child, so that when it is parented, both of them move together. In foreign tutorials, if you pay attention, you often see them moving along with each other. And people who have not yet learned or watched parenting tutorials get confused. How are these two moving together when only one is selected? Okay, I select this. I hold Shift. I select this one too. Take a close look to see which one has a dark orange outline. When I did this through the object parent, I select the object or that object, or once I press the Control P keys. Here the object becomes parented and the dark orange line is created, which we can see makes me when the main parent part, meaning I see this object. Well, now that this object is parented, I can move it on its own. But if I select this and press G, we see it will move automatically by default. If I were to add a keyframe right here, for instance, and come over here, this, turn on the keyframe, this part, I am going to turn on the rim light now, then come forward. I am going to move it around a little bit. Look, once I moved it, I will move it slightly. See, this is our range. So the first question that comes up is, if I hit Ctrl Z to undo, is it possible to have 10 shapes simultaneously? Yes, you can. Out of this one, make a few copies. Well, press Shift D. I am going to turn off my camera and my light. I am selecting this one and I am selecting this one as well. I press Ctrl P. I'm going to print it precisely. Now that it is printed, if I take hold of it, I can move it around. If I were to select these one by one, like this, can create a duplicate of it. I am able to relocate it. I am able to, let us see if I can move it with the circle again. It returned. I select this and add a frame. It came forward a bit. Then I'm moving it using the G key. I'm moving it with the R key, for instance. Actually, I'm rotating it a small amount. see what happens. It moved simultaneously, and it rotated. This specific section is known as parenting. You are able to arrange multiple shapes and objects side by side and animate them as one, and create your project, alright. There is an additional part known as empty. The empty is essentially the place where I
add a reference.
By pressing Shift A, we can enable the empty. We utilize the empty within the render, not scene. This allows you to parent a few shapes to this empty object. For instance, let me delete this one. I come here. I will position the empty object, and then I select this one to the empty. Parent it. I make it an object. Rather than having a circle there, I move it using this empty and then render it. This way it causes my form and movement to be created as I want. And this empty object will not be visible in your final render. There are various empty objects available for you to work with. Okay, press Control. Look here, guys. I went ahead and deleted this, and when I did, the object returned to how it was before. So that you can... How many ways are there to delete it? 3 ways? Clear parent or clear and keep. If you select clear parent, it will fully delete your parent. The second choice is available when you select and delete your parent. This ensures that the deleted part does not shift. As you can see, it stayed in place. But if I choose the first option, clear parent, and delete the parent, it will move. Sometimes you have modified an object and moved it, but now you don't want this part and want to delete the parent. Rather than having it move or shift, select clear parent, use the second option, and then delete. You see, it does not move. However, if I choose to use the first option and then press delete, it reverts to its default state and wipes everything clean. So be careful with the first and second. And this is the inverse function, which will reverse everything entirely. This is the parenting section. This is one of the most important sections of the Blender software that you really need to learn. In the upcoming sessions, I will explain other object parts that go together, but let me mention a tip. Guys, this is parented to this. If I go ahead and open this up, you can see these cubes are parented to it. I press Shift A here. I am going to create a bone or an armature, okay? Now I will scale it up. Now if I were to parent this to this, Control P, see, everything has been placed under the armature. So if I move this around, the children.
Thanks.
Move to. Okay, so if I delete the parent, it all deletes. But if I come and select both of these together and press Object P, this will be parented to that one. So if I move this, they will both move together. They move together, meaning you can work in groups. If I move the parent, it moves everything. I am unable to move it fully at all. This means you can use several methods to make them move together. Move individually and perform the task. I truly hope that you found this tutorial helpful. See you in the next class.